Oh, wow. It just keeps getting better. Just when you think, how bad can it get? Oh, give me a sec, I'll grab a torch. Yes, that is a freaking hole drilled next to the grommet for the air conditioning drain. Wow. Oh man, this honestly, this just annoys the shit out of me. Just how people can do this and think that it's fine. Maybe I'm just weird. No, I don't think so. Like, I'm weird. I'm very weird. But that's not the point. That's... Would you look at this? Would you look at that? Look at that hole. Like, seriously? Oh my God. I'm gonna have to do something about that. Because that means you rain, you get wet floor. No good. Round 2. And fight. Wow. I was wondering why there was a whole bunch of cable just tucked down the side of the driver's seat. Yep. Oh, look at that. It all comes out in one nice convenient bunch. All I need to keep from this is my JL terminals, and that's about it. Well then. Done. Yummy. Well, that's lovely. We're now almost stripped. Next deal is going to be hedging it out, door trims apart, and see what other fun there is to find in here. I'm sure there's still more to come. Yay. Wow. Wow. So, day 3 on it now. There is not one part of this car that we didn't have to redo. So, there was a camera cable run through. It literally went nowhere. It was run all the way up into the boot lid. Tried to power the camera up at the front. Couldn't work out why it wouldn't work. So I pulled it all apart. It went nowhere. It was not connected to anything. So of course that meant had to obviously pin out that factory camera. So that's now going to work through our Kenwood, which is awesome. Of course the control harness for this car was not the correct control harness as well. So had to do a little bit of fiddling around and repinning to try and get the steering controls all functioning, which is fine. That's working now because of course Murphy's Law. Went to plug it in, plugged it in, the steering control pin went nowhere on the other side of the plug. So obviously I had to work that out. That was a little bit of fiddling around. Turned out there was a separate ground line that needed to be obviously grounded out for the reference to ground, but that is now working and good. So let's have a walk around and see where we're at. Mr. Bobbins is in here doing some wiring. How you doing, Mr. Bobbins?
I am well, thanks.
That's good.
Phattman.
Now, can't really see what's going on under here, but it is a hell of a lot better than where we were at. Hell of a lot better. So we've got our fresh Stinger wire run through. Head unit stuff's almost done and ready to go in. Antenna and microphone and GPS all ready to go. So we'll go around the other side. As you can see, this one is almost there. We're getting very close. That's just got to be mounted down and we're good to go there. All the doors have been stripped, redone and put back together. I'll throw in a couple of photos of how those tweeters were mounted. Yeah, look, I mean, it's one way to mount a tweeter. Definitely not our way to mount a tweeter, that's for sure. So, let's have a look, right? That is the tweeter wire. Linked back into the factory wire. So running full range to the tweeter. Mad. Wonder if it still works. I highly doubt it. Okay, that is some progress. Actually mounted the processor in the factory amp location where I'd planned to, and it works lovely. Redone all the wiring, got that freshly run. So now we are actually making some nice progress. Win, and sorry I haven't got my gimbal going at the moment, so we're a little bit wobbly. But this will now tuck in there. So that should be lovely. Come forward a little bit. And I'll have enough clearance around the back for everything. Win-win. As you can tell, the entire back of the car is all stripped apart as well. I've got that factory sub out, which was a very dodgy wire in. Anyway, regardless, we'll keep moving. So we've just had a new battery arrive for it, so that's going to get replaced. But you see we've done a nice little mount for our fuse up the back here. That's on a little aluminium plate mounted to that stud there. So that'll keep it nice and tidy and out of the way. So we're making some good progress. So the next thing I actually need to do is I have the fascia kit, because this was a factory nav version in the car. And of course the fascia kits that are designed for these cars are not for the factory nav. They're designed for standard climate control. So that being the case, I had to source the new climate control from the wreckers, which of course is an entire panel. So I'm just about to get that all pieced back together. We can actually start mounting the head unit and get that side of it working. So we'll continue on. The processor itself is now mounted. Hey! Thank you, Josh. Why did I call you Josh?
Huh?
God, you're not Josh. Thanks, Bobbins.
Oh, is that man?
Like, it took me all of about 15 minutes to mount that processor onto the factory amp plate, which I don't get it. I don't know why it couldn't have been done in the first place, but whatever. So, I'll go and get this fascia stuff sorted out, and we're pretty much at the point of getting this head unit in. Very close to getting audio out. So that will be a momentous occasion. Hey Bobbin.
Yeah, buddy.
What's been your favourite part of this install?
The experience.
Good answer. Good answer. That was a good answer. It has definitely been an experience. That is an understatement and a half. Yeah. So obviously the guy that had done this originally did not have an antenna adapter for this car. So he's cut it and wired in an antenna adapter. Cool. Then realized the aftermarket deck is not going to work. So had to put the factory deck in. What did he do? Again, some people should not be allowed to work on cars. But that now, exploded view of car. Done. Fixed. All right. New fascia. I stripped it all down just because it had some really big scuffs on it. So we've gave it a good polish up just to get it looking a little bit better than just how it was. So now I will get to piecing this thing back together. New battery is in. Nice big Full River HC65. Should give him some nice juice and a win that all the factory connector and everything all went straight back on. We have a head unit in. We have some stuff installed. Mr. Bobbins has been killing it in here today. Oh, I love those terminals lined up. Nice work, boy. Mr. Bobs,
Yes.
nice work. And of course, yeah, that one's all done too. Nice work, Joshy boy.
The biggest artist. Hey, this is Rihanna. Come on, rude boy, boy, can you get it up? Come on, rude boy, boy, you should big enough.
Where hip hop and R&B.
So that is a win, and it actually already sounds pretty freaking good. The scary thing is that little tiny 8W3 actually makes a lot of noise for a little baby sub. So we're at the point of basically put this car back together, get in with a laptop, start getting some tuning on. So I'll get this fascia all back together. I have done my fascia, so I've got that all back together. The side panels and the vents are from his original fascia. Obviously I needed to keep the main plastics and this for the conversion for the non-nav. So that is all ready to go back in. Nice.
Yeah.
Get some screws in this head unit, get the fascia back in, get the main dash panel back on again, and we are good.
Is that
Now-
how he fed the wire? He's fucking drilled a hole inside of the center.
Yeah, but they didn't even go through there.
Really?
It was just shoved under the console. Yeah, that's right. They drilled a hole through the console, must have realized, oh shit, all this wiring isn't going to fit through there, and then just tucked it under the back of the console. Win. No, that's actually complete opposite. That's,
I thought it was opposite day.
some people shouldn't work on cars. All right, let's get a fascia. Whoop. Whoop, almost. Now it needs the push of love. There it is. That's the push of love. All right, I'll whack my bottom screws in, get this panel back on, and that's the dash pretty well back together. Better. That bit is putrid. This needs an extremely good clean, but we will worry about that once we got it all finished. All right, now let's turn it back on. Hey, lights, I like it. We'll go ignition. Hey, we got aircon controls. Woohoo! And the dual zone.
That's just the way it is.
Nice. Fuck yeah. That's sick, eh? Awesome. There it is, all done and finished. Customer's in there having a listen now, and he is absolutely stoked. Look, it was definitely an arse, wasn't it, Bobbins? It was an arse, but we got through it and we got it done. And it actually sounds really good. So I think we've killed it. We killed it. Well, no, sorry. The last installer killed it. We fixed it. Off he goes. Go and enjoy his stereo. Thanks for watching. Hopefully I don't have too many more of these fix-it installs for me and Bobbin to get onto, but you never know. There might be one around the corner. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. I'll be back soon. Thanks, guys. Hey Josh. God damn it, I did it again.